One of the comments I've gotten time and time again is, oh, thank you so much for, the business ideas and everything, but I do not have the capital to start my businesses. And today I'll be telling you how to raise capital with what you already have at home. The first thing that I would say today that I've tried personally is you can use your car. If you have a car and you know Uber around, basically use this car hailing services. There are some that are not as strict as Uber, don't have like strict onboarding processes like Uber, like InDriver, Rider, those ones, you can literally begin to make money this weekend. I decided to try it, so I'm not going to tell you guys something that I have not tried. Just passively I was like, what, let me see if this thing works. And I went on InDriver and I registered and I was accepted, and you can see what I made in just a week, about 200 and something thousand, as you guys can see on the screen. So it's possible to you can just time yourself and say, what, I just want to take 5 rides a day, 3 rides a day, let me save 12k every day towards this goal that I have. You can discipline yourself and say, what, let me just ride for like 3 months. I won't take the extreme ones. I'm not greedy. I just want to be able to make, save like 15k a day, put it aside towards this goal that I have, and you will be able to, achieve it. The second one would be to use Glovo and be their partner, their delivery partner. Now, one thing that is good about Glovo is that you do not need to have a car. You can deliver with your leg and you still get compensated. You just go to Glovo, get onto their onboarding process, as you guys can see. I tried it to make sure that it actually works, and that you can actually register and get feedback, and it actually works. So if you don't have a car, you do not have an excuse right now. You can just decide and say, what, I just want to deliver a few packages a day, save my 5-10k, and then be able to save towards this goal. Do it for like a month, do it for like 2 months, and get the money that I need to start my dream business. And if you already have a business and you feel like, oh, I don't have money to run ads, I don't have money to grow it, you can use this methods that I've mentioned, and get monies and be able to pump into the business that you currently have. That's one way that you can raise capital for your business. These 2 ways works. I mean, look at the earnings on the screen. I decided to just do it passively. I decided to say, what, let me try it, let me see what the experience is like, and it actually works. So you can go ahead and try it for yourself. You can, if you have a car, use one of these car hailing apps. If you don't have a car, be a Glovo delivery partner. And there's another one I think called Errand Boy. I have to do my research, or you do your research, but these things are possible. You can say, what, I'll just do 5 packages of 5 deliveries a day and I'll be there. One thing I need you guys to understand is that there is dignity in labor. Look, do your work with dignity. The Bible said that do not despise your days of little beginning. If you have to start like this, if you have to grow like this, then this is the story you get to tell when you get to the top. So don't just hush it and be like, why would I do delivery? The people doing deliveries, they are human beings and they are doing honest work and they are paying their bills. So do what you need to do to gather resources that you need to fund your idea. The third one that I would say is Jumia. Now, I've tried Jumia personally, and I remember when I went on Jumia, I didn't run any kind of advertisement on Jumia. I just went there and put the products that I had then, as the things that I had at home that I wanted to, I started a business at the time. It didn't really go as well as I wanted. I got broke at some point and I was like, what, I need to sell these things. And it did not make sense for me to open, a store and begin to sell miscellaneous. I mean, my head would be all over the place. I'm a very straight cut, organized person. I like doing one thing, at a time, like focusing on a thing. So I decided to go on Jumia. I registered, I got accepted. It's pretty easy, it's pretty straightforward. I would advise that you register as an individual, especially even if you have a registered business somewhere, just register as an individual. It's easier and you get a response, faster. Register on there, put all the things that you may have at home, or think about it, think about something that you can create and just put it on there, and you begin to make sales from like the 3rd day. I didn't run ads when I registered on Jumia at the time, and I was selling my market every day. I think I had like some serums that I had bought from China when I was still learning how to import. I had some like hair extensions that I did not want to use, and they were a lot and in there to sell. I just put these things up on Jumia, and I got people that were literally buying. Some of them I bundled them, like the hair extensions, I bundled 6 as one. I think I priced it for like 12k that time, and somebody actually bought it. So it's possible for you to register on Jumia or Konga and, you know, just begin to sell. Now you might be asking, okay, what will I sell? What will I do? There are a lot of things you can do. Look around you. If you are close to Yaba, you know, you live in Lagos, or you live close to a tailor, you can have an agreement, take beautiful styles off of Pinterest, put it up on Jumia, put like 5 styles for children or for an adult on Jumia. Know what it will cost you to make that one cloth. Put Jumia's commission on it. Put your own profit percentage on the same, you know, fabric. Put it up there. People will actually order. When it comes to fashion, you and I know that everybody always wants to buy clothes for their children. It might not be fashion. It can be maybe, you know, a carpenter that can quickly make a beautiful stool, or, you know, drop shipping, for example. Even Jumia has like a drop shipping program and all that. Sign up on that and you begin to sell. To be honest, if you have you're close to someone that sells like a store, and you know that you don't usually make a lot of money, then you yourself go on Jumia, put those items, put your markup, and you begin to make money. Trust me, Jumia has a lot of traffic and you will sell. So these are 3 ways that are not capital intensive, that you don't really need to do anything extra, that, you know, you can use to begin to make cash right here and right now. Now, when it comes to Glovo, I just want to clarify a bit. When it comes to Glovo, you select the area that you want to deliver. If you can say maybe Lagos Island, you find out that the orders within Lagos Island is what you will get. So you can collect like 10 packages from them, and because it's going on the same way, like the same direction, maybe on each package you make like 1,500. 10 is 15,000. Maybe, I'm not sure about, you know, the exact price, but I know that, you know, when I was going through the InDriver app, I saw that some of the courier deliveries were like, the minimum I've ever seen was 3.5. So if they're charging 3.5, I'm guessing that Glovo will take like maybe 10-15%. The entire money belongs to you. 10% of 3.5 is like 315 naira. I shall know that 3k goes to you. Imagine 3,000 naira multiplied by about 10 deliveries that you do a day, or even if it's 5, it's still 30k or 15k, depending on your strengths and the time that you have. So these are simple ways that you can consistently gather your money small and be able to fund your business, fund the ideas that you have in your mind. For example, if you decide that, oh, I want to render a service of, say, hair wig revamp or something, and you don't have money to buy keratin, you don't have money to buy mannequin and all this thing, cost how much it will cost you to start that business, whatever it is. Maybe the cost is just 200k, and maybe one uncle somewhere, nobody is really answering you. Do these things, you'll be able to make this money. Where there is a will, trust me, there is a way. I'm telling you, I made 200 and something k out of 32 rides in a week, and this is me just pacing myself, picking up only 5 people per day. And in a week I had, you know, some, because in a day it was like 20 to 25k usually, you know, and that happened. If you don't have a car, do Glovo. But where there's a will, guys, there's a way. If you have other ways that you can be able to raise capital, please mention, you know, down below. But one thing I know is that these ideas I've given you guys is shock proof. It works. I've tried them, and this is one way that you can raise money for your business. Please like, please subscribe, please share this video, you know, if it has added value to you. I'll see you guys in my next video. Continue to flourish. This is Flourish with Emanuela.